Only you can prevent socialism. Ha! I guess this is the new thing now. Before we come up here, the Black Lives Matter group sneaks up here and puts up these cheesy signs. Trump is a terrorist. They're so dumb. They nail these signs on these trees. Nails aren't good for trees. I thought you guys were environmentalists. What's this say? Confederate attacked Fort Sumter, both traitors and killers. Trumpers attacked the Capitol. The Trumpers attacked the Capitol with their cell phones as they took selfies. You idiots. Those Trumpers didn't have any guns. And they were mad because there was some finagling going on in the elections. That'd make anybody mad. And the only people that got shot were Trumpers. So your theory's blown out of the water. Look at all these signs. Deport Melania. I thought you idiots were for women's rights and you were for migrants, immigrants. Barron is an anchor baby. Seminole GOP voted for a pedophile. They did? Ivanka's products are made with Chinese slave labor. What about your boy LeBron? There's little Chinese kids making the shoes right now as we speak. How much money did Biden make off of China? That whole country's nothing but slave labor. Castleberry, no Trump terrorists allowed. Stay out, MAGA. We'll stay out, but first you have to make us. Biden won. Don't like it, go back to Europe. That's racist. These people are so stupid. I guess in the news, I don't know if it's true or not, but they're saying that Trump has been telling people that he's going to be reinstalled in August. Did you hear that?
No.
That came out today.
What news?
I don't know. This might be Q stuff. Did you hear that Trump has been telling people that he's going to be reinstalled in August?
In August? That's my first time hearing that.
I hope it's true, but...
Me too.
I mean, a lot of these can...
Well, what did you say just happened in Georgia?
So in Fulton County, a judge just ordered an audit of the whole thing after 30,000 fake ballots were found. You need to understand, it wasn't just some random dude that found the fake ballots. It was the judge that found the ballots, and so they just ordered the audit in Fulton County.
I believe he is going to be reinstated. I don't know when, but I believe he's going to be reinstated. I've been saying that the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, how we know that the ballots that were just found, the way that we know that they're fake is two things. One, they were copied on a copy machine. Well, the paper wasn't the same paper that they used for all the other ballots, and yeah, it wasn't folded. These were mail-in ballots.
Yes,
Mail-in ballots are obviously folded. They weren't folded. This means they're fake. It was a judge, and also just so you know, we have 4 affidavits to back this up behind the audit. This isn't just the judge.
It's gonna be hard to find out when none of the media will cover it.
If you look it up on
the media is so crooked here. They won't talk about it.
They're gonna have to if things explode. They're gonna have to.
How many audits are going on right now all around the country? They're not doing full state audits. They're only doing, I heard there were like 7 or 8 audits going on. They're just picking and choosing certain counties.
In Arizona, they're talking about not only doing the presidential audit, but they're auditing everything that was on the ballot. They're gonna, they're talking about
right down to the school board people.
Yeah, down to the school board, city council, anything, the entire, anything that was on the ballot. They're gonna ship it out to a small company in California that was gonna do it.
Yeah, so maybe Trump does know something. Maybe he will be reinstated. Do you know how many lefties' heads would explode if that happened? It'd be a mess. So if they reinstate Trump, that means Pence would have to be his VP still.
No.
That's what it would mean.
No, I don't think. I don't understand.
If something happens in that election and it was finagled, Pence would be the vice president.
Unless Pence was involved.
Yeah, unless he was involved, and seemed like he was.
We don't want Pence
That's
back.
A good one. We don't want him back. Unless he's undercover too.
Unless he's undercover.
Maybe this whole thing was planned out. ahead of time by Trump, and they've fallen right into his trap. Shit, now I sound like Q. Damn.
You're cute.
I'm Q, guys. I'm a Q-tard now.
No, I think there was truth, but then they got infiltrated.
Yeah.
I think there was truth, and then they infiltrated, and people on the internet thought that Trump would be sharing stuff on Facebook. I said, no, it's not true. You know, you keep things quiet.
Might happen. We might get Trump back in there to resave us. Yeah, man. We need Trump back in there to. It'll take 3 years to fix everything Biden screwed up in his first 100 days.
That's right.
I mean, shit, that guy hasn't done a single thing to benefit America yet.
You just said something this guy said, that it's going to take President Trump 3 years to fix. You just repeated something one of the guys said about President Trump.
Yeah, but President Trump is so efficient.
It's crazy how much trouble we're in right now.
He's good.
If you're a young person and you voted for Biden and you just got married and tried to buy a house, they're like 200 grand more than they were when Trump was in there.
On the internet, voted for Biden. There's a lot of people crying on the internet saying they're sorry they voted for him.
Oh, I bet you they are sorry. You're building a house, a 2x4 costs $10
This
now.
black guy, he goes, I apologize to the Caucasians.
But you know, they went after that $2,000. What was Judas? He, you know, for money, for the love of money, they said to throw him.
It's got nothing to do with race. It's got everything to do with who's going to run our country the best.
That's right.
And if you have somebody in there running our country, it's good for all races.
That's right.
Race ain't got nothing to do with it.
Nothing to do. Race has nothing to do with this country.
That's it.
Trump comes back in.
So
We're gonna have a street party.
Oh, you planning the party right now?
Yeah. We're gonna have a street party.
Well, don't get your hopes up too high. I'm just saying that. I don't care how much fraud they find. We live in the most corrupt country on the planet.
Oh, they're gonna go to jail.
The media won't report it. Matter of fact, the media will hide it for the Democrats. And social media will block you from posting anything on there.
They're gonna go to jail too. They're gonna be stopped. They are all gonna be stopped.
Did you hear Elon Musk? He's blasting up all these satellites. There's gonna be thousands of them up there. And he's gonna blast out internet to everybody around the globe. And you know who's on board with it now? And tied in with it? Google. Google is about to become the biggest, most powerful entity on the planet.
They don't stop them. They need to stop them.
Yeah, man.
They need to stop them.
Google decides what information.
Google is going to decide who leads the world.
No, that
Watch.
needs to stop.
Yeah, man. Ron DeSantis says in Florida, girls are going to play girl sports and boys are going to play boy sports.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing. Ron DeSantis bans boys from playing girl sports.
Say that again. He's gonna ban.
If you're a trans dude and you want to play sports with girls, DeSantis said forget that crap. I thought he already did that, but I guess he did it
No,
today.
it had to be today.
And
listen, the school forum boards are already saying it's controversial. And I said, there's nothing controversial about it. Girls play girl sports and boys play boy sports. You know?
No way.
God made men and women, and
right.
Democrats made all the other genders. It ain't real. SB 7072. That's the bill that DeSantis signed that says I can sue Facebook and YouTube.
Stay here.
So
We don't want you.
next time I get censored, I'm gonna consult a lawyer. I guarantee you there's some kind of class action lawsuit that's gonna pop up, and you better believe it, they're gonna sign me up. No one's been censored more than me. I got Trump in my name on my page. They censor us because they can't win the war of ideas. They called Trump a tyrant, but they've been censoring us this whole time. They called Trump a tyrant, but they deplatformed him. They won't let him go on Twitter or Facebook or YouTube or Instagram or you name it. I'm in TikTok jail right now. I should sue them. Hey, China said there's a new bird flu strain that just is coming out.
Yeah, my wife.
From China.
Yeah. Wow.
15 days to slow the spread again.
Masks.
Come
again?
on, bro.
But we burned all our masks. They're not getting new ones.
I'm surprised they didn't wait until the next election to unleash that thing. Nutty. Yeah, try to make us do that 15 days shit again. Try it. Do it. Look, someone threw an egg at these guys. That's part of an eggshell. This is evidence. I'm calling 911. Luckily they missed you, because that would suck to get hit by an egg.
Yeah, it's these fucking Democrats.
Chicken shit Democrats, they'll throw an egg out the window or a bottle of water at us. They'll never ever pull over and do that.
No.
They always do it when they're going 40 miles an hour. Chicken shit. So there's a new bird flu strain that's come out from China, they said. First, it's infecting humans now. I better talk about this now, because it won't be long and YouTube won't let me talk about it no more.
I think it came out too soon.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You know, 2022, we got over a year away.
Year and a half away.
Year and a half away. I mean, you gotta plan this right.
Yeah.
Fuck off!
Ah, you triggered lunatic! 15 days to slow the spread, Bob.
Of Kamala's legs. There's no way to stop that shit.
No. Biden wants to give the IRS $1 billion so they can hire like 10,000 IRS agents to investigate Trump supporters. That's what Obama did. Remember that? Weaponize the IRS? Biden's getting ready to do that times 1,000. Hey, when Trump announces he's running again, I'm putting that Trump hat back on. So that Black Lives Matter leader, she had to step down. Everybody's mad at her. She got, I guess when she bought that $50 million house, that was enough to piss everybody off.
And I believe Black Lives Matter gonna go down too.
Yeah.
They're gonna go
You
down.
can buy four multi-million-dollar houses, just not 5.
They were 63% supported by the people last year. They're down to 36 and dropping.
No, everything about Black Lives Matter is a lie. That's why we call it Black Lives Matter, or Black Criminals Matter, or Black Drug Addicts Matter,
And black
or Black dudes that resist arrest apparently matter.
Black olives.
Yeah, Black olives on pizza matters too,
Get a free donut.
but not the green ones. The green ones are racist.
White people are killed by white cops.
That's right.
Go into the hood and ask black dudes how many friends of yours have been killed by a white cop. And they'll say none, and then say how many of your friends have been killed by black dudes?
All of them.
All of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that's the truth.
They don't want to hear.
They don't like that. That's not how the media sells stuff. That's not how they sell commercials. That doesn't sell anything. You gotta demonize white dudes. You gotta tell everybody that white supremacy is the biggest threat. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, because a weak mind is easy to control.
So Webster's dictionary changed the definition of racism to include systematic racism propagated by white supremacy.
They can't do that. That's against
They did it.
That should be against the law.
Yeah.
That's wicked.
And then they're gonna teach that to kids in school.
Why people don't stop these kind of idiots? That's stupid.
We're trying. I guess we ain't trying hard enough. We ain't trying hard enough.
We're not trying hard enough. We need to
That's
stop
Biden's
that.
unity right there.
Yeah.
We need to stop that. Who's making these kind of decisions? They don't have no right to
Webster's
make
dictionary. They change
don't have
definitions
no
all the
right.
time.
They don't have no
Webster's
right.
is racist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't have no right to do that. Who are they? They're not God.
Well, they're just trying to separate us. That's all.
That's all
That's
it
the
is.
big thing.
Bunch of liars.
Divide and conquer, y'all.
Divide, yep, every time.
A bunch of liars.
Yeah.
Wicked and evil.
We've been taken over from within like a cancer.
We got to stand up and say,
The United States has never been invaded. There's too many people that have guns here. But we have been invaded from the inside out. Time will tell if that's gonna work for these communists or not. So I guess defunding the police wasn't such a good idea. All these extra black people getting killed every day in the hoods,
Yeah,
all
it's
around the
bad.
country. Yeah.
Minneapolis.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
And I think it's in Chicago. They're saying no more chasing criminals on foot or in your car.
Probably have to ask permission.
You gotta ask permission, yeah.
You probably have to ask permission to chase anybody.
You know,
Criminals have never been more emboldened than they are now.
It's going to get worse. It's going to get 10 times worse, 100 times worse.
You think when it gets 100 times worse, you think Democrats will start reconsidering defunding the police?
They will only reconsider defunding the police at the ballot box, which they're trying to control.
Yeah.
If they get all thrown out of office, if we take Congress in 2 years, everything's going to change.
We might not, because there's a new bird flu out. We're all going to have to do the 15 days to slow the spread, which turns into a year and a half, which turns into getting COVID passports and voting by mail and using Dominion voting machines.
What he didn't say is 15 days squared.
Yeah. Rick's a retired police officer. That's why I'm asking him. So, if it gets 100 times worse, Democrats will still want to defund, or will they change their mind by then?
The only way they're going to change is if there's incredible pressure from the public. But they don't care about the average person.
Yeah.
What they want is total control of this country.
You know what I think? I think Democrats, this is what I know. Democrats were the slaveholders. They were the ones that operated the KKK. They don't like black people, and they still don't. And they want to defund the police. Why? Because it's getting a lot of black people killed. And they're still doing it.
Well, that's why they have control.
It's with the abortion clinics too.
Exactly what I was going to
That's
say.
why, hey, go back 50 years, black people were 13% of the population, and they're still 13% of the population.
They were the weeds.
The Democrats sure do know how to keep the black population down.
Margaret Sanger.
They know how to keep them back.
She was a great Democrat.
Yeah. The only one oppressing black people is Democrats. Hey, we have a podcast, all right? It's called Patriot Roundtable. You can look it up on any podcasting site. Patriot Roundtable. Listen, I'm looking to get some retired police officers that are willing to come in and talk on the podcast about all the stuff going on with the anti-policing crap, garbage. So if you're a retired police officer and you got a couple friends and you want to come in, leave a comment on my Facebook page. Because if you leave it on my YouTube page, I probably won't see it. I get a lot of comments there. But leave it on my Facebook page, Paint the Trump. And follow Paint the Trump on Rumble. And Patriot Roundtable on Rumble. Do it!
Oh, I'm gonna get impeached.
Are you tired of criminals being idolized and police being demonized?
Yes.
It's the upside down Biden world.
Yep, where criminals are helped and law-abiding citizens are locked up.
Yeah, and they don't care about Americans anymore. They just care about illegals. Apparently, 2,000 illegals come here a day that get caught. There's probably another 5,000 that just slip through the cracks. 2 million illegals are gonna come here in Biden's first year. And every one of them, it costs us $320 a day. Apparently they're putting them up in the Ritz. We owe the most out of any country. We're the brokest. And we're spending billions of dollars on illegals. It's insane. Hey, did you hear that hackers now hit the biggest meat packing plant in the country?
I just read that before I stepped out the car.
It just happened today.
Yeah.
So yeah, we paid off the terrorists when they hacked into our pipeline. Yep. And I even said it then. I was like, man, they're gunning for us now.
Oh yeah.
They gave them $5 million.
But those are college-educated people that are paying these people.
Idiots.
Yeah, idiots.
You're not supposed to pay terrorists.
No, not at all.
Otherwise, they'll come at you again. And now they got a meat packing plant.
Should be a law.
Yeah. Next, they'll get our electrical grid.
But here's the question: what's our CIA or FBI doing about it?
Nothing.
Nothing.
They're too woke.
Yes. Too busy.
They're woke now, and they can't do shit. They don't know what bathroom to use. I swear. We got hacked again, dude.
We did.
Yep. Biggest meat packing plant in the country has been hacked, and it's being held hostage. All
Meat
these.
packing plant.
Yeah.
That sounds like Michelle taking care of Obama.
Yeah.
Meat packing.
Tell them.
Get out here, people. It's a gorgeous day. Take an hour. Come on out. We got flags, so not to worry about that.
We need patriots out here. Hey, the country's gone to hell in 4 months, and we can't get patriots to show up. Do you think these same people are even gonna go vote, man, in 2022? Do you what you do? They won't come out here wave flags, but they'll go vote.
By then they will.
I don't know.
They'll come out when the election comes closer. You better come out as the election gets closer.
I don't know, man. We had 500 people on this corner election day.
Yeah, well,
Now we got like 10 people.
remember when we started last time?
Our country was in great shape then. Now it's gone to hell and nobody wants to protest.
Yeah, and don't forget, DeSantis is running. Get out there and support him. Get
Yeah.
your flags out, your shirt, jack.
It's almost $6 a gallon in California. How do those people afford to even drive to work?
Can you imagine what it's going to be like
Yeah.
when it's $6 a gallon here?
It
what
will
it's going
be.
to be like in California?
Yeah.
$13 a gallon?
Yep. Biden ain't letting us do fracking anymore. We're no longer energy independent. He'd rather us buy oil from the countries that hate us.
Well, he shut down our pipeline.
Yeah, he shut down. Yeah, and he okayed Russia's pipeline
Exactly right.
to Germany.
Yep. That's okay though.
Those Russians all have jobs over there, and they're pumping their oil all the way to Germany.
We got pipelines all over this country.
He shut down the Keystone pipeline from Canada to here. Stupid.
Pissed off the Canadians too.
Yeah.
They're not happy.
No.
This helped nobody.
Nobody can name one single thing Biden's done yet that's benefited us. Not one thing, dude.
I can't think of anything. Nothing.
Did you hear Biden was giving a speech the other day and he was complimenting some 6-year-old girl on how she looked and talked about her legs?
How her legs were crossed.
And she looked like she's 19.
Yeah.
Essentially, Biden said, "Damn, I'd like to tap that." What a sick bastard. He is a pedophile, dude.
And that little girl will be attached to that comment for the rest of her life.
He's a sick son of a bitch.
Where's the father though?
Yeah. And the media, they don't say shit ever. You know, if you can't tell the media's biased, you're willfully blind. So, did you hear, Regina? Biden was giving a speech somewhere over the, I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before, and there's a little 6-year-old girl in the audience, and Biden locked in on her and was like, "Wow, she looks like she's 19."
Yes,
Look
I
how
saw
she sits
that.
there like a lady with her
crossed.
legs crossed.
That was
He
so
wanted
creepy.
to go. He wanted to run over there and hump that little 6-year-old.
Oh, he's gross.
He's
The man-
sick.
Yes, he's a sicko.
And the media don't talk about it.
I know. They said nothing about things like that. They
Keep
just
that
like, yo,
stupid bastard in the
yes,
basement.
he's sick.
Yeah. Biden's getting his jollies off on a 6-year-old girl.
Yeah, pedophile Biden.
Yeah, he is.
Pedo.
Smelling them.
Him and pedo Hollywood.
My child.
No.
Shouldn't be touching any children. Children are the most sacred thing we got on this planet.
He's got the hots for 6-year-old girls.
Yeah, he needs to be. I didn't want to talk about it, dude. You just make me want to fuck.
Weirdo. Bob, you went to the boat rally in Jupiter?
Yeah.
How was that? Cool?
It's cool. Very cool. Yeah, a lot of boats. They started out at Jupiter and they go south down to West Palm.
Yeah. Oh, they're all flying Trump flags?
Yeah, they're.
Did anybody go? I didn't make it, but I heard it was cool.
Yeah, it was cool. It was nice.